Hi, this is Jip Ng. A very good day to all of you. Welcome to my channel again. Today I'm going to share a review on LTA Master Plan 2040 and the impact on the property price moving forward. So in 2013, LTA promised by 2030, 80% of our household will be within 10 minutes walking to an MRT station. So are we on target to achieve this 80%? Well, in their website, they stated for the time being, we are already 64% of the household within 10 minutes walking distance to an MRT train station. Right, it was up from 37% in 2012. So we still have a few MRT line under construction, and by 2030, high chance we are able to achieve 80%. So the question here is, if you are owning a property only near to MRT station, are you still able to enjoy the kind of competitive advantage after 2030, since 80% of the household will be enjoying the same benefit like you? So if you are going into some property investment right now, what are the things that you have to look out for so that by 2030 you are still able to stand out from the crowds and still continue to enjoy and preserve your property value well? Well, this video I'm going to share more about these topics. So stay tuned and I'll see you later. Hi, welcome back. This is Jip Ng. So today we are going to explore when come 2030, 80% of the household will be within 10 minutes walking distance to a train station. How these changes will impact your property value moving forward. This is the chart that I took from LTA website, 2040 Land Transport Master Plan. Right, in this LTA website, LTA mentioned LTA mentioned in 2013, by 2030, 80% of the household will be within 10 minutes walking distance to a train station. This is something that they are working on and they wish to achieve the targets. So are they on track to achieve this by 2030? Look at the website, right? Right now we are already 64% of the household within 10 minutes walking distance, up from the 52% in 2012. So based on this rate and what we have right now still under construction, the Cross Island Line, Jurong Region Line, and the Thomson East Coast Line, all these lines will be completed by 2030. With that amount of rail network adding onto Singapore what we have now, I'm sure by 2030, this 80% target will be able to achieve. So the next question that we want to ask is, right now, if your property is only near to an MRT station, will you be still enjoying the competitive advantage moving forwards to 2030 and beyond? If not, what are the things that you have to look out for so that your property will be able to preserve its value even after 2030? So this is something that we are looking at to share and explore, and hopefully I'm able to add value to here by the end of the day. Right, so who benefit from new MRT station? This is an article that we took from the Business Times and it was published in 2016. Right, so the expert was saying the key determinant for the property value of a residential property is actually its distance to the key transportation node. I think this is one of the very true statement. For being a property consultant for more than 20 years, I strongly agree with this statement. Right, whenever you invest a property, we are looking to have the MRT station near our investment property, right? Because it is very convenient, even for your own stay or even if you are renting out. I think that will help you to command a better price, and if you want to sell it in the future, definitely a project or a place with MRT station nearby will be an added advantage, right? So transportation is one of the very important factors when it comes to property investment, or even for your own stay, right? But when everybody are having the same kind of benefits as you come 2030, then this might be not the competitive advantage. You will become normal, right? So you will not be able to bring your property standing out from the rest of the 80%, right? So what are the things that we have to look out for, right? Again, in the same article, right, someone was saying we have to base on the number of MRT stops to the CBD. Meaning what? If you are getting a property near to MRT might not be good enough, but if you are able to find a property that is near to MRT and you are only a few stops to CBD area, that will help your property to stand out from the rest of the 80%. This is number one factors maybe you might want to consider. Right, the other factors is actually the number of train transfer between lines become more critical in preserving the premium of your property. What does this statement mean? It actually was saying if you have a MRT station which is also an interchange, I think that will have the added advantage, right? Because it really enhances the connectivities for yourself, for your family members, and even for your tenants, right? So if not, then if you have an MRT station that is very close, within 1 to 2 stops to an interchange station, I think that will be an added advantage also, because that will enhance definitely the connectivities of your transportation needs. So these are the two things maybe it will help to preserve your house value moving forwards after 2030, when everybody else are having a 10 minutes walking distance to MRT station, but because you are so near to CBD, because you are having an interchange, or if not 1 to 2 stations to an interchange, so that you really enhance the conveniences when it comes to public transportation. That will help in preserving your house value, right? So with this understanding, I'm going to bring you to one of the projects whereby I think it really fit into this category, right? So this is one of the freehold projects in District 9, Newton area. The name of the project is called Atelier, right? It's a single tower, 120 units project, freehold, right? So I think this really make good sense when it comes to investment or when it comes to own stay, right? Because it's located at a prime district of Newton, District 9, right? On top of that, when you look at the location, surrounding it got many schools. So this is also one of the compelling reasons, or in Chinese we call this 学区房, which is a school zone. Yeah, so those units that are within a school zone normally are able to preserve the value much better. On the round circle, at the center there, right, is actually Newton Circle. So Atelier is actually sitting very, very close to the Newton Circle, and is just diagonally opposite the famous Newton Food Center, right? So this is a place in Newton and it's under District 9. It's a freehold property, right? So Atelier is actually seated at this road called Medway Avenue, right? And if you talk about school, within one click you have 3 primary schools, right? ACS Junior, ACS Barker Road, and of course St. Joseph Institution. Yeah, so these are the top 3 famous top school in this particular district, and Atelier is actually seated within one click to all these 3 schools. If you talk about 1 to 2 click, I think SCGS, St. Margaret Primary School, are within 2 kilometers, and on top of that, Eaton House Preschool at Newton, Catholic Junior College, Raffles Girls Secondary School, LaSalle College, they were all within this proximity to Atelier, right? So this is truly a 学区房, a school zone, freehold property, very exclusive, very high class, right, in terms of finishing and so on, right? So Atelier is actually seated very close to the MRT, Newton MRT station, right? This is at the Newton Circle. We have this Newton MRT station, which is the interchange, right, for downtown line and the red lines, right? So the bus stop are also outside. You can see very close, the yellow color one. Or we have two bus stops which is very close to Atelier. So in terms of public transportation, this is a very convenient location. Yeah, but I want to bring your attention back to the MRT network. Right, you can see Atelier is actually at Newton MRT station. It's the red line and blue line, downtown line interchange. This is Atelier, Newton area, Newton interchange. Right, and if you look at Newton interchange, MRT interchange, we are only one stop to Orchard Road, one stop to Ion Orchard, and 3 stops to Bugis, 5 stops to Raffles Place. Remember, the number of stops to the CBD will determine and help to preserve your house value better after 2030, when everybody else are so close to MRT. You must buy into a place whereby you still enjoy the competitive advantage, right? And if you look at Newton MRT, we are also one stop away from Thomson East Coast Line, which is actually here, one stop away from Thomson East Coast Line, and one stop away from Purple Line, right? You can see the Purple Line is only one stop away, and 2 stops away from the Circle Line, which is, this one. Sorry, just now I pointed to the wrong place. This is Circle Line, right? And 1 stop away to the Thomson East Coast Line in the future, right? So this is really a very nice and convenient place in the future, right? To live, to school for kids, and to enjoy the convenience of MRT computing. These are all found in this particular project called Atelier, right? And if you look at this street, this is Kampong Java route, which is a small route very close off Newton area, right? And Atelier is just at the side of Kampong Java. This is actually our show flat, and it's actually the actual site as well. Yeah, so you can imagine this really is a very quiet place, and being so close to city, you are so near to everything, yet you are not in a very crowded area. You can see within this zoom, we don't see many high-rise buildings. That's something that you are not able to find in the town area, because in the town normally it's very congested, very cluttered with a lot of high-rise building. But this is different in Kampong Java route. This is one of the pictures taken from the Kampong Java route direction. And the other side of the Kampong Java, the other end of the Kampong Java route after Atelier, you will be able to see a lot of low-rise landed property, and the cost of the landed property here is very high, right? A small terraces can cost you almost like 5 million, and nobody are willing to sell for the time being, right? So can you imagine the land value in this particular area is really the intrinsic value, I think is actually really very good. Alright, these are some of the pictures taken there. As you can see, the landed property in this area is really full of low-rise landed houses. We only see 2 or 3 condo apartments standing out along Kampong Java side, right? And we are along the canal, and in the evening you can see a lot of people go there for jogging as well. It's a very nice, exclusive, very serene, quiet place in the heart of the city, right? And landed view. Right, so this is from the other side, coming in from the KK Hospital side. You are able to see on the left hand side is actually the landed property, and further down will be the Atelier actual site. Very serene and quiet. Low density living. I think this is something that I really have a good feel whenever I come down to Kampong Java route. Yes, and this is our model inside the show flat. Is a 1 tower, 120 units. So every floor we will have 8 units. 4 units facing the north and 4 units facing the south, consists of 1 to 4 bedrooms. So this is the unit mix for Atelier. And if you look at, this is another view. So this route here is called Medway Drive. right? So you come in from Kampong Java, then you turn into Makeway Drive, then you will be able to come into Atelier, right? You can go down to the basement car park, or if not, you can go up to our multi-story. So you can see our building actually from the ground floor up to the 5th floor will be car park, right? Our actual residential unit started from 7th floor, which is right here, 7th floor up, all the way to here. Then on the 18th floor here, you are able to get, is part of our facility, the clubhouse. The gym is actually over here on the 18th floor, right? And our 4 bedrooms are all at this corner, right? From 19th floor onwards, both north and south facing will be the 4 bedroom from 19th floor onwards, right? Then facilities, we have ground floor, we have 6th floor, and of course we have the 18th floor. Very nice facade in brown color, copper color, right? And it really stands out in this particular location when this building is up, because every building, majority in Newton area, are in white color, right? So can you imagine next time when this project stands out? I think it will look very prominent, and coupled with the very good finishing, I'm sure it will be a pleasant stay, and I'm sure in the future, maybe this project will be able to attract a lot of buyers interested to buy from you as well, right? Because it's a very quiet environment stay, and the developer is Bukit Sampawat, one of the renowned developer who develop very high-end project in the town area, right? The address is number 2 Makeway Avenue, right? TOP 2024. Hopefully they will not have any delay. If not, I think one tower is easy to build, so I don't see any problem. By 2024, they will be able to complete on time. Right? It's a freehold project, and this is a smart home. So whenever you want, it's actually a smart features inside the house. You are able to turn on the aircon, the lightings, water heaters, right? All through your phone apps. If not, you want to book facilities, also you can book from the phone apps. And then we have a concierge service at the Atelier, right? So this is really a lifestyle, high-end, smart home, and it's a avant-garde, futuristic kind of staying experience, right? And the unit mix is quite wide. We have like a 1 bedroom from 549 square feet. That is really a good size 1 bedroom, because today if you go to any other new launches, their 1 bedroom most likely will be 400 over square feet. So if you're a person whereby you enjoy a much spacious bedroom, then this particular one you shouldn't miss, because the size that architect designed for this particular project Atelier is really very spacious. They emphasize a lot in terms of space. 1 bedroom is 549 square feet. We have 30 units, and we have 2 bedroom range from 872 to 915. So that is really a good size 2 bedroom, right? So if you are looking for a very good size bedroom, living room, and if you are not willing to sacrifice for a small house, I think Atelier is a unit, is a project that you shouldn't miss. And our 3 bedroom actually go from 1173, right, to 1164 and 1281. These are the 3 different type of 3 bedroom. It's very impressive in terms of size. Later I'm going to show you some floor plan. Right, and the 4 bedroom actually is 1496. We only have 4 units each on each side. So total has 8 units of 4 bedders. Yeah, so this is Atelier unit mix. Look at the side plan. The ground floor, we have a lap pool. We have even a steam room. I think that's something I really want. Steam room. It's quite rare to get a steam room in a condominium project. And we have a sculpture at the Arrival Plaza that actually symbolizes this is a high-end condo, right? A normal mass market condo, you'll never see a special sculpture in the particular project entrance. And then we have like all cabanas and so on, lap pool, garden lights, reflection pool and so on, right? We have three like a set of lantern. So at night you already lights up at the facade, and it's a giant lantern. It really will look very nice and very welcoming when you are driving back from your workplace or from outside. Right, so that's Atelier first floor, and of course we have facilities on the 6th floor. So 6th floor are basically targeting the kids, and our playground are very unique in the way that they put in never seen before playground, like the Treetop Adventures is one of them. So their idea is actually trying to, you know, let the kid enjoy, and at the same time can help them to develop through during their Children's Day, right? So that is something that the architect had in mind. And of course we have the Epicure and Bistro Dining on the 6th floor as well, right? And then we go on to the 18th floor. You are able to enjoy a very nice view, city view. At the same time, our Atelier Clubhouse will be located here, right on the 18th floor. And this is the picture of the clubhouse, and we have even a study port. Right, very nice study port, and English chairs as well that your children, they are able to enjoy. Right, so within a condo itself, we have good facilities to cater for all age group. Yeah, so there's something unique in Atelier. Right, and this is the side plan. You can see the stack 1 here is actually 3 bedroom. Stack 2, 2 bedroom, followed by 1 bedroom, and stack 4 is actually a 2 bedroom. On the southern side, you have stack 5, which is facing, stack 5 facing the southern side. This is a 3 bedroom, followed by our 1 bedroom, and then the stack 7 is a 2 bedroom, and then followed by a 3 bedroom. So this is a unique mix. Of course, if you go up to the 19th floor, then the stack will become like 4 bedroom, and some of them will become a bigger 2 bedroom, and so on. Right, so bear in mind, Atelier, the lower floor start from 7th floor. So that is something unique as compared to any other project. Your starting floor normally is on the ground floor or 2nd floor, but here we are starting from 7th floor. Right, so that is something good, because in Kampong Java, the other side of the route, some of the buildings are quite low. So even though if you're on the 7th floor, you really can have a very nice view from the southern side, and of course the Bukit Timah side as well. Because in the Newton area, you can see a lot of project or a lot of buildings are low rise. So if you are looking out from 7th floor, you have quite a far view in a way, in that sense, right? So this is the side plan, and of course floor finishing is one of the best in the area. Or even a small 1 bedroom living hall, you are able to get a marble finishing, and the bedroom will be the engineered timber. Right, so marble, engineered timber, marble, engineered timber. So it's something very good, especially for the smaller units. You also get marble floor. And what is the best buy unit in the Atelier now? You know, when a project launch, especially when they sell above 30%, a lot of developers will adjust the price up, and some of the project in the call center region, maybe the price already went up by a few times. So you will be asking yourself, you know, am I too late to come in to buy? You know, am I paying higher than the neighbor, which actually come in earlier? So everybody, all buyers will have this kind of doubts and so on. And of course, is this a good time to enter into CCR, which is the call center region? I think our border is not open yet, right? Many of the time, this call center region are all, majority of the buyers are foreigners. But for these 2 years, it's very different, because we are in the COVID situation and the border is not open yet. We don't see as many foreigners coming into Singapore to buy property, right? But this situation might be changing. Why? Because many countries, they start to open up their border, including Singapore, and eventually you might get a surge in the foreigner coming in to CCR to pick up property, right? And that's the time whereby you will start to enjoy your capital growth when you have already secured one now. Yeah, so if you ask me, Atelier, I think it's still a very good time, because you are still enjoying the soft launch price. Atelier developer, this project have not officially launched yet. We did a soft launch sometime back, right? But after that, we stopped. Developer never advertised for this project, and this coming mid of October onwards, we might have our official launch for the Atelier. Right, from there you will have start to see newspaper advertisement, full page and so on by Bukit Sembawang, and I'm sure there will be a hype in this area for this project when they officially put up in the newspaper. So today, I hope if you have a chance to see my video, if you really want to see how Atelier, the kind of layout, the kind of finishing, and the location, and the pricing, I hope you don't miss the opportunity. Don't wait until official launch, because it's going to be fighting with more buyers and you might miss out some of the best buy units. I mean, that's my feel. Right, so don't worry, if you really want, I'm more than happy to show you the actual show flats, and I can explain to you what are the good units that you can consider and what's the reason behind it. Right, so for now, I just want to show you this 3-bedroom in Atelier. This is actually a 1281 square feet, which is a stack 1 and a stack 8 units. Look at the size, 1281. Well, first of all, you see the yellow color here. This is actually a powder room. Also, when you enter into the units of this size, 1281, first of all, of course, this is more in a landscape mode, meaning the living room is actually very wide. And what is the meter? What is the distance? You have about 5.25 wide. So this is something impressive for a 3-bedroom. Right, the kind of wide feel, right? And when they come in, you'll get a powder room, of course. Then beside the powder room is our utility room. So you can even use this one for your helper's room, for the storage, or if not, for your laundry room. Yeah, so this is something that you can make use of this particular utility room, right? And if you move in, then you can see a very spacious dining and living area, including your kitchens. Total, you will have about 44 square meters. I think that's really impressive, right? 44 square meters for the whole place, and including kitchen. And kitchen comes with very good appliances and very good tabletop, which is in one whole piece of stone. Yeah, so that's really very high class. And then after that, you will have a very good size balcony, and this balcony is the same width as your living room. So if you are going to enclose it up with a jeep track, and then by levering up with a wooden platform, I'm sure this particular hall, the whole hall will actually feel so much wider, bigger, and the view will be totally different. And that is something that you can be done on this 3-bedroom 1281 square feet. Right, and then our common bathroom will be 5 square meters, good size, it's not so cramped, right? Because imagine you are staying in a luxury home in the town area, in the District 9 freehold, right? So everything is all catered for you. You deserve all this enjoyment, right? And then a common bedroom, 10 square meters. So how many show flat have you been visiting in this year? I'm sure you will see their common bedroom is very tiny. Majority of them are like below 9 square meters, or the most is 9 plus a bit. But in Atelier, we emphasize a lot on space, right? 10 square meters for your common bedroom, and then the other common bedroom also 10 square meters, and the most impressive one will be our master bedroom. You have 23 square meters. Well, I think that's something unique and something that you never see in today's market. Right, this is really very good. If you look at the bathroom, I think you will be able to see 2 sinks, the he and she sink, right? And then we have 2 green shower as well in the shower cubicle, right? So this is really a good place to enjoy, to rest after a day of hard work, right? So Atelier 1281 square feet, and aircon latch only take up 7 square meters, which for a 3-bedroom is not considered a big area. And this particular project, because of the new ruling that government URA has implemented, so you don't get bay window, right? If you go and visit some of the older projects in this particular area, you'll see every project comes with a lot of bay window, because developers are trying to enjoy the benefit that last time URA allowed them to do, or they don't charge on the bay window for the DC, but they are able to sell to the buyers. But all this has been taken away. So today, 1281 square feet. In fact, compared to the older day of, like, for example, 1004, 1005, after you minus off all their planter box, all their bay window, eventually you might only get 1200 square feet. Right, so this is really an efficient area and no wastage of space. Very nice layout for today's standard. Right, and this is some of the pictures that I have took from the show flat. Or you can see the living room. So nice. This is actually, you see the countertop, the white color top at the kitchen here. This is actually a very big piece of stone that they installed there. Right, so make you feel that this is really very high class, very expensive. And the flooring is marble, and you have the ducted air conditioning. Very good finishing on even the kitchen cabinets is sharpish finishing, so we can see the quality is totally different. Right, and this is the tabletop for the kitchen here. And if you look at this picture, yeah, the other picture will be the utility room. Right, you can look at the utility room. The size is quite good. You are able to fit in a single bed, so that if you need to turn it into a maid's room, there is the space for you. Right, and the bedroom, master bedroom. You see the size of the master bedroom. After put in the king size bed, you still got plenty of walkway. That's the beauty of having a 23 square meter master bedroom. And the bathroom, full marble, is full marble, right? And have 2 sinks and have 2 rain shower inside the shower cubicle. It's something unique, right? So very different feel. So if you want, you can always make an appointment to visit the show flat. Then you will understand what I'm trying to say, right? It's a totally different kind of experience. And if you ask me for the pricing, look at our entry price for Atelier, right? This is, the first one will be Atelier. I go and churn out those projects that are nearby in this area, including Balmoral, River Valley, right? All the District 9 and 10 freehold property. But surprisingly, Atelier is the one who stood out if I base on 7th floor, because Atelier's 7th floor is actually our lowest entry floor, right? So I compare all the 7th floor units. You can see Atelier is actually the cheapest in terms of per square foot among all other projects in that particular region for the time being, right? So we are only about $2,600 over per square foot for now. You are able to get a 7th floor units, or compared to the rest of the project like Eden Green, Jupiter Hill, Pullman Residences, Sloan's, and Avinia and the Hyde. Our PSF is one of the cheapest among all other projects in that particular area, and the size is 1281, very good size, right? So that is what Atelier is able to offer you. And if you go and check around, this is really below the average PSF transacted in the core central region now for freehold, right? So that means you are actually buying into a project whereby the price is below the average transaction currently in the particular region. This is something that you are paying, maybe a lot of people say old price tag, right? So Atelier is still having the old price tag. You are not paying anything expensive for now, right? But of course, some of this unit eventually will get sold, and developer definitely is going to adjust the price. So this is actually one of the good opportunity, good timing for you to pick up a good buy unit in a core central region, right? 2656 per square foot. And if you base on the, I compare them with the floor level of 7th floor, right? This 07, our Atelier 0705, which is the 1173 square feet, 3-bedroom, stood out, and it's one of the cheapest in the particular area, only going at 3.128, only going at 3.128, right? So compared to Pullman Residences, compared to Avinia, Sloan's, the Hyde and Crane, Atelier being a District 9 freehold property, or having a very nice layout, very good finishing, quality finishing, yet it's actually the cheapest in this particular region, in Core Central region, right? So did you miss out Atelier in the first place or not? If not, then I think if you have the faith of seeing my video today, I hope you don't miss out this project for some of the very good buy units, right? Before all this unit gone, then next time you really have to pay a much higher price. For now, these are still available because we have not officially launched this project yet. It will be coming very soon in the next 2 weeks time. So for now, if you really need to see, let me know and I can make arrangement for you. So this is actually a 3-bedroom. How about 1-bedroom? For those people who are looking for some investment property, or you just want to buy a property having the address and next time you can enroll for the primary school, this 1-bedroom 549 square feet might be a unit that you want to consider. First of all, the size is pretty good, and of course the bedroom is actually an actual bedroom by itself, enclosed with the attached toilets, right? 549 I think is one of the biggest 1-bedroom in the market for now, and if you really need to be having a very big space, we are able to maybe remove the wall partition between the bedroom and the living room to open it up so that you have the flexibility of configuring the whole apartment to your own needs and so on. So this can be done, and we are able to help you to propose to the developer. Right, so 549 square feet, how much will it cost in Atelier now? Right, this is a pricing that I draw out. Also, I do some comparison for our 1-bedroom. Again, compare with some of the units in a particular area, like Grange 1866, the Hyde, the Avinia Pullman Residences, and 8 Harlot. Right, you can see Atelier still stood up in terms of the PSF. This is one of the lowest in the particular region among all other new launches now available freehold in this region, Core Central region, District 9 and 10. Right, so you can see actually our 1-bedroom in fact is also not expensive, and the PSF is quite reasonable for being a small unit at $2,700 over. It's still reasonable. Right, so if you understand all this pricing, and this is actually on the 7th floor. I'm comparing the 7th floor and above. Of course, some project the 7th floor already taken, so I have to bring in the next highest available units. So these are some of the comparison that I have for all of you, just to let you understand. Atelier, in fact, some of the units are still having very good value. Right, if you go and make comparison, and you understand what I'm trying to say, right? So don't miss out this Atelier. Official launch is coming in the next 2 weeks time. So be prepared that after selling some units, developer might remove all this special price, and eventually you have to go for higher rate. Well, before the border is opening up, this might be one of the good chance for you to come in and take a look. And remember, by 2030, most of the unit will be within 10 minutes walking distance to MRT station. So by then, really, you must own something that is so close to the CBD, that is so close to the transportation node, and that will allow you to preserve your house value. And when it comes to selling or when it comes to renting, you are able to find a better tenant or a better buyer that are willing to pay a better price for your investment. And we are only about 9 years away from 2030, right? So is there a good chance to come in now, or understand that by next year all the 99 years in Ang Mo Kio in Nantor is going to sell more than $2,000? Oh my god. Yeah, so it's really a good time to secure a good freehold project, and you don't have to worry about the price keep going up because you have already secured a freehold investment. Yeah, so with that, I hope you have some insights for my sharing today, and I really look forward to see you one day if I have the chance. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so that you are able to get the latest upload of my video moving forwards. With that, thank you and all the best to all of you. My name is Jeep and see you soon.